Unfortunately, it's unrealistically windy outside today and it's freezing, so therefore we are unable to go outside and actually ride our scooters and get like an action-packed video out for you guys today. So that freaking hurt. My hands are still messed up. Instead of actually going to the skate park, I'm gonna look online and find some of the best backyard skate parks that I can find. And when I do find those skate parks, I'm gonna give like my personal review. Before I actually move forward, I wanna let you guys know it's difficult for me to actually give a true review unless I actually ride the place. So I'm giving an actual visual review of the skate park that's in these lucky kids' backyard. Some of the people in this video are going to be pro riders as well. For example, Adam LZ, he has an incredible skate park in his backyard. All of the skate parks that you will see in this video are my first time seeing these skate parks as well. I'll also be scoring the skate park from 1 to 10, 1 being the worst, basically like a flatland spot, 10 being the best skate park. Again, this is visual wise. I haven't ridden in any of these skate parks, so I can't give a full review or anything of the park, but I'll do my best. Skate park number 1 looks pretty sick. It's a small little backyard corner located skate park. It's mainly the bowl that we're looking at here. We're not really looking for any stair sets or anything like that. He also has a small quarter on the top, and I actually just found out that this belongs to YouTuber Shonduras. Sean has been I think he used to be a pro skater. I don't know a lot of stuff about Sean, but I know that he does have a love for skateboarding, skate parks, etc., etc. This park looks like it's really well built. It looks like it's got pretty good tranny. It's got a couple of lines in there. You can actually keep something going. It's got coping around the entire park. He also has like a small ledge over in the kind of closer corner right here. So this park looks really, really cool. I would love to have this in my backyard, and due to that, I'm gonna give it a pretty high score. The only thing that I could say is it's a little bit small. Obviously, it's very difficult for you to put like a large skate park in your backyard, not to mention it's very expensive. Due to that, I'm gonna give this skate park a 7.5. Skate park number 2 also looks like a pretty chill little park. Like, again, not a place I would really complain about having in my backyard, but this park looks a lot smaller in actual ramp size than the last one. I think this is a really aesthetically pleasing park. I do like kind of like the plants and the shrubs that he has. I do like this curved ledge right here, also like curved quarter, whatever you would like to call that. Kind of scary because the glass doors right there, but that's kind of the thing about skate parks, is it's got to be somewhat kind of like, you gotta have like the risk factor, I guess is the word that I'm looking for here. There's not many lines, and due to the fact that there not being very many lines and the ramps being small, I think I'm gonna have to give this one a little bit of a lower score. I do like the fact that the concrete goes all the way to the house, like there's not an actual separation, so it makes it more of the actual backyard per se. But considering the layout of the park, the shrubbery, everything like that, I'm gonna give this skate park a 5. I've seen this park before online. I've seen photos of this place before. I haven't seen many of them, but I've seen it before. This park is so freaking cool. I would love to have something like this in my backyard, but I like how the actual trees are left and they actually made the skate park around it, so they didn't like really take away from it being a backyard or a jungle-ish kind of feel. And does he have lights? He has lights in there too? Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. That's good. Just going off of this photo, I can see that there's a lot of different lines in this park. It's a lot of hips and things like that. There's right-handed hips, there's left-handed hips. The tree in the middle would cause for a little bit of an issue when it comes to getting speed for that bank wall to the right there, at least, again, from a visual perspective. Either way, I think so far, this is my favorite skate park on the list because of, first of all, the way it looks, because it's very backyard feely. Second of all, the lines in the park look incredible. And if I were to walk out into somebody's backyard and see this, I think I'd be really surprised. So because of that, I'm gonna give this park an 8. The next park on the list is Ryan Nyquist's personal backyard skate park. Now, this park is super gnarly. All the ramps at this park seem to be really tall, so it's very BMX oriented. If I were to go there, I think it'd be very difficult for me to actually get speed unless I could jump that box for the very first shot. But it looks like the gap between the massive vert wall to the box is pretty long, and I think you might have to actually crank to get speed for it, but either way, it's an awesome skate park. Again, another skate park that's very aesthetically pleasing, especially in this photo because everything seems to be brand new. They're obviously still working on it. As you can see, there's people working on the park in here. Looks like a very difficult park to ride because of the fact that the ramps are so big. Again, it would be very difficult for a scooter rider to get around here. Going down, I can see he's got a little spot for a foam pit, which is really cool. Your own backyard foam pit. He's also got a little pump track. It looks like it's for his kids or something like that. So that could be really cool for somebody that rolls up like on a skateboard or again on a scooter. You can cruise into the back of the ramp and ride this stuff and just kind of jib around and have a good time. Although I would be going specifically to ride the actual skate park. I'm trying to keep this video and my scores as more of like a general population sort of thing. So if this was just me to go, like if just I were going, I would probably give this park like a 9 because for me, I like bigger ramps and I like to jump big boxes and things like that. I like going fast. But thinking of it from a general public perspective, it'd be very difficult for somebody to go into Ryan Nyquist's backyard and have a full sesh. And because of that, I'm gonna have to give this park an 8. What? There's no way this is an actual skate park in somebody's freaking backyard. Bro, that can't be in your backyard, dude. What the lucky? Dude, who even built this place? If this is really in somebody's backyard, which it looks like it is, but it looks like it's in a different country, how? How, bro? Okay, let's get into this a little bit. I'm looking at this from an aerial view, and it's looking like fake. The Mountain Dew signs are kind of throwing me off because I'm thinking like, why would somebody put a Mountain Dew logo in their backyard skate park? I'm relating that straight to Dew Tour, and the reason that those are still throwing me off is because the Mountain Dew actual logo, it doesn't look like the real logo. It looks, something's different about it. I don't know if the letters are far apart or something. And Mountain Dew, if they were to actually go in and build a park like this, their logo would be very much to par. But dude, I cannot get over the fact that this is somebody's backyard, bro. It looks like they have a bowl in the back section of the park, which also looks like it has a large spine kind of looking thing, so you could jump from the bowl into the actual quarter pipe, which leads into the rest of the skate park. So you could actually make a line throughout the entire park, which is something that is so cool, especially when it's skate parks like this, which are kind of street kind of park sort of things. I very much like the green also. It's a really good touch. Kind of a little bit of contrast in there. Definitely makes or breaks a skate park sometimes. Also has a flat bar on the side of the skate park, a couple ledges on the other side, leading into what looks like these are like little Euros maybe? I would like to see a quarter on the backside of the middle of the park. You have a lot of room right here to gain speed to hit that 6 stair or that handrail. I'm gonna have to give this one a high score regardless, and I think I'm gonna have to go like a 9.5. This place is pretty gnarly. It's so gnarly and it's so amazing that I can't even tell if it's a real backyard skate park. I still think that this is a normal skate park, but it's kind of posted and promoted by this page called Backyard Skate Park. So if that's true, bravo, good sir. Bravo, you deserve that one. The next skate park on the list is Adam LZ's personal backyard skate park. Now, I don't know if Adam's skate park is still around. I don't necessarily see him filming all the time. I don't watch all of Adam's videos, but I do watch a couple. Most of them are all about cars and stuff like that now, but I have seen this park quite a few times on YouTube. I've seen it in Tanner's videos. I have seen it in my boy Spencer's. I've seen it in all kinds of videos, and it looks like a really cool park to ride. I haven't had the opportunity to go there, but if it's still around, and Adam, and if you're watching this, I mean, I'll come ride if you're down. Now, Adam's skate park is actually put together really well. It's got a lot of flow to it, and I think my favorite part about this park is it has this center area right here where it's kind of a box and a hip put together. You've also got kind of a hip on the left side of the park in this photo that you can hit to kind of cruise into the backside of this area of the park, which is again another hip. Lots of hips, lots of flow in this park. Definitely wouldn't be opposed to having a skate park like this in my backyard. I feel like this is pretty like happy medium-ish when it comes to size, which I think is perfect. I don't think it's too big. I don't think it's too small. It would be a lot to maintain, again, because it is wood, but it looks like everything here is made of skate light. I think this is a really cool skate park. It's got a lot of potential for you to go out and have a good time. Lots of tricks can be done here. There's a few gaps that you can hit, things like that. Considering all of that, I think I'm gonna have to also give this park, you know, I'm gonna give him a little bit more. I'm gonna give him a little bit more because one, he's got more ramps in here, which is something that I like, and this is obviously my review. And two, he's a fellow YouTuber and a Venom. He's a good dude. He's fun to ride with. So I'm gonna give this park a 9.6 as a backyard skate park. Sorry, my face is getting a little bit dark. The sun's going down a lot more quickly than I kind of anticipated. But the final skate park on this list is the ultimate backyard skate park in my opinion, and I think a lot of other action sports athletes would say the same. This is Mike Spinner's personal backyard skate park. This place is unreal. I didn't think this was a backyard skate park the first time I saw it either, and I soon found out it was. Mike Spinner, for those of you guys that don't know, was a professional BMX rider and definitely one of the better riders at the time of his reign. I don't know what happened to Mike Spinner. I know that he used to be an avid BMX rider. He's obviously a massive pro. But I don't know if he went into like business. I know he stopped riding bikes. So many lines in the skate park. There's smaller boxes, there's longer boxes. There are wall rides, there are movable ramps so you can create your own gaps. There's a foam pit, spines, you name it, Mike Spinner had it in his backyard. I've watched plenty of videos of this skate park back in the day. Obviously I haven't watched any anymore because the skate park is no longer with us. The skate park was sadly torn down. I don't know what year, but I would imagine it's like in the 2015, 2016 area. I would only assume that it was torn down because Mike just didn't really ride it anymore. Or maybe he moved, I could be wrong, but my assumption is he just stopped riding BMX, so there was no reason for him to have a skate park in his backyard. But this park, it was such an amazing skate park that they actually had BMX events at this skate park. Could you imagine that? Like, hey, you wanna come have an event in my backyard? Come on down. I'll throw some hot dogs on the barbecue, get this place going. If I had a house, first of all, and a massive backyard or just like any strip of land, this is what I would aspire to build. This is what I would want in my backyard. This is my dream skate park. Maybe one day if I get a building or something like that, I'll be able to put a skate park like this in there. It is incredible. Like I said, there's so many different obstacles you can hit. This is about the only skate park in the entire world that's in somebody's actual backyard that I will score as a 10 for a backyard skate park. I'm so sad that I never got the chance to go there and see it with my own eyes, but a lot of people did. A lot of people were fortunate enough to have amazing sessions there, and I was fortunate enough to watch some amazing edits there of riders like Scotty Kramer, Mike Spinner, and many others. So that is gonna do it for my backyard skate park review video. If you guys enjoyed today's video, let me know by clicking that like button and subscribe if you don't subscribe to my channel already. Also, if you guys want to check out the Prism gloves and you weren't able to get your hands on a pair when they were here last time, they are officially available for pre-order, so go to www.RaymondWarnerDotCom, check out all the merch that you can over there, and check out the new gloves coming again soon. As always, love you guys. Thank you for watching today's video, and until next time, I'm out of here. Later.